Hello guys and welcome back to our top 5 series. I know Epcot food should have came next, but we thought we've only really ate at Food and Wine, so we thought we'd do that video closer to the time of Food and Wine being announced. That way you can watch it before you go to Food and Wine if you go to Food and Wine. So this is our top 5 at Animal Kingdom. So let's start with our number 5. Should we show them at both at the same time? Bear in mind, we don't know each other's fives. If this is the first time you're watching, we don't know what each other's wrote. So 3, 2, 1. Tough to be a bug. I thought you were going to put that. I think it's quite funny because we didn't actually know about this ride for a while, did we? We'd seen like the signs to say that it was a ride, but we'd never actually went on the ride, and we didn't know it was actually under the Tree of Life, did we? So it was not last year, the year before was the first time I'd actually ridden it, and we absolutely loved it. It was such a fun, I wouldn't class it as so much as a ride. No, it's more of just it's a theatre, isn't it? But it's awesome. Like, I don't like the fun bits. If I say them, if you haven't ridden it, I'll spoil it. So that is our number 5, and I'll not give any more spoilers. So on to our number 4, and do you want to go first?
Go on then. My number 4 is Kali River Rapids. The reason I've said it as number 4 is because I don't like getting wet on the ride. I
was just about to say, I'm surprised that actually made your top 5 because Becca absolutely hates water rides.
That's mainly the full reason why that's why it's number 4.
Was it not worth going on it to hear me scream at the end?
It is worth that, but I hate getting wet because it's uncomfortable the rest of the day.
Yeah, I'll put that little clip in before number 3 that you can see me getting wet. Anyway, my number 4, I'm probably going to get a bit hate for this again, Tim, if you're watching, because not a lot of people like this ride. It was only our first time riding it last year, wasn't it? Because we're like big wimps, but it is Primeval Whirl. I don't do rides with drops, even though the drop's not necessarily huge. I don't do rides with drops. I did go on this ride. Becca was laughing her head off the full way around because I was, well, I wasn't screaming, but I was like going, whoa. Anyway, I tried to record it on the camera, obviously to put in the vlog, and the battery died before it even got to the top of the ramp. So I had to ride it again for the benefit of the vlog, and after that I just loved it. I think we went on about 3 times, didn't we? Because we had a fast pass for it and the queue wasn't very busy, so we just got to go back on it again. So that is my number 4, and quickly here's the clip of me on Kali River Rapids. So I hope you enjoyed that little clip of me screaming. Becca absolutely laughs her head off every single time. That was the first time we'd ridden it. It was it 2 or 3 years ago?
Yeah, I think it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago. And as I say, we don't normally do rides with drops in. So it made it worse because we stopped at the edge and were like at the very top for ages. But I absolutely love that right now anyway, and that actually is my number 3, and the reason it's ranked number 3 is although it's called Kali River Rapids, it's not very rapid, is it?
Not really. I did, because I was scared to go on it because I thought it was fast, and I thought, oh, the drop looked really big, but when you do go down it isn't that bad, but you get soaked. So
yeah, I mean, I was sort of comparing it to the Popeye ride at Universal because that is quite rapid. But Kali River Rapids seems to be very calm. The theming's great though, it's good theming.
It is a good ride, I just wish you didn't get so
And the drop at the bottom isn't as extreme as it could be, but again that's Disney, so I don't think Disney are into massive thrill rides. So that's why it ranks up in my number 3.
My number 3 is Primeval Whirl, so we swapped really.
Yeah.
I really like this ride, and I love like going on it and watching you scream.
It's good. It's funny. It's funny. I'm not the only one. Was it Kyle from the Cheap Seats? We watched him the other day.
Oh yeah.
He was even.
It's because it jerks a lot. That's why you.
And also, Spoonful of Sugar tweeted us a boomerang video of the ride scene. It reminded us of the intro to our vlogs. And Mary from View from the Cheap Seat said, nope, she would hold the bags. So she wouldn't even ride it either. So anyway, that is our number 3. Right, so now on to number 2, and I've got a feeling they're going to be either the same or they're going to be the other way around. I think it's more fun doing it this way, isn't it? Not knowing who's got what. I'll let you go first for this one. Right,
my number 2 is Dinosaur. I do, I've put it number 2 because we do really enjoy it, and we did actually really miss it last year.
I know, it was down for refurb, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it was good. Becca, well, I'll try and find it, but I've got the most amazing photo of Becca the first time we rode it even, because she didn't realise where you get your photo taken, there's a huge dinosaur that pops out, and she's like looking away from the camera, like that. So if I can find that, I'll put that in somewhere around here. And my number 2, which I'm assuming is going to be Becca's number 1, is Kilimanjaro Safaris. Absolutely love this. We always either try to go early morning or as late at the day that we can. That's a good tip. If you go midday, not a lot of animals are out because it's far too hot. So if you do go on this ride, if you haven't ridden it before, go either in the morning or at night. And no 2 safaris are ever the same. Nope. We could ride it once in the morning and see totally different animals to what we would see in the night time. So that is our number 2. Right, so on to number 1, and although number 1's not going to be pretty much exciting because we said they'd be the same or the other way around. So my number 1, you're going to show it there, go on then.
I was just going to say, shall we do it together, because we really just said it before.
My number 1 is Dinosaur. I absolutely love this ride. For some reason, no matter how, we've ridden it at least, I would say 8 times, I would probably say.
Yeah, I would say.
And each time I still get nervous going on the ride because the ride's so dark. If you've never ridden it before, it's really, really dark. And you don't know what's going to pop out at you unless you like ride it day in and day out. And it's a really awesome ride, and a fun fact, it is exactly the same track layout as Indiana Jones over in Disneyland, California. And
I obviously said Kilimanjaro Safari is number 1 because that is my favourite ride. Probably in Disney, I would say, because I love the animals. We
could go to Disney's Animal Kingdom and just do the safari, have some lunch and go.
Yeah.
If we actually lived in Florida, we would probably do that on a weekend, just if we were annual pass holders. As I say, no 2 safaris are ever the same. We've seen so many animals. I'll put a little clip in of the safaris here because I've got tons of footage if I can find some good ones of the animals. It's normally Becca who seems to get the best footage because she has an iPhone handy. I always seem to sit on the wrong side of the cart, so I always get the raw deal and never get any good footage for the vlogs. But I'll try and dig something out and put it at the end of this vlog.
Just breaking it.
But that's it for our top 5 at Animal Kingdom. Please leave a thumbs up if you're enjoying these videos. We're having a blast filming them. And it's nice to know what rides each other like, because we always don't like the same rides. We've got a lot more coming. We're going to be covering all the theme parks. Again, we'll be doing the Epcot ones closer at the time of Food and Wine, because we always eat just at Food and Wine. We've got Universal to cover, we've got SeaWorld to cover, and then we're going to be doing some planning guide tips as well, like how we plan our holiday vacation, packing what we pack, probably what I pack in a camera bag to take to Florida, tips on saving battery and how to get the most out of your camera equipment whilst on holiday. We'll probably do a guide on how to use MDE. I did do a written blog ages ago, but I think we'll do it in video form as well. So we've got a lot of planning tips coming, and then obviously we've got the great 2017 Florida videos. We'll be hanging out with a lot of cool people this year who will be in the vlogs. We'll be having a good time. I think this is going to be the best year ever. So thanks for watching, guys, and remember, stay tuned.